Heather Cruse, and I'm from Hackensack, Minnesota. And I drove 5.5 hours to be here today. Thank you so much for allowing me to speak. And thank you, consultants, for being here. You made a wise business decision to be here today. And to Jason, thank you so much. Thanks for being here. Ladies, corporate's in the house. Y'all are doing great things. So give yourself a round of applause for this. Well, I was asked to share about booking, but I was also asked to share my wife's story. And I asked Elizabeth, my dear friend, thank you for your belief in me and your patience. Thank you. So do you want my wife's story?
Yes.
Or do you want my wife's story? Because I have two wife stories. One is 25 years old, and the other just started in 2013. And she said, share it all. So just so you know, this is not what I share at my parties. It's not 10 minutes long. So I have been addicted to Mary Kay products since 1991, and I've been addicted to the Mary Kay company since 1997. I had my first facial in 1991. Our neighbor lady, let me preface that. My dad raised my sister and I on his own, 2 teenage daughters. God bless her. But our neighbor lady, Dawn, was a Mary Kay lady, and she asked, Kevin, can I treat Heather and Mandy to facials and makeovers and teach them about skincare and cosmetics? And he kicked us out of the house as fast as he possibly could. And I thought about that, like, I have kids now, and how grateful he must have been. And she, Dawn, layered me from 1991 to 1997, and y'all know that Mary Kay is a layering process. You do get that random, facial the girl, she signs her agreement, and then she's got 3 recruits. You get that, but it's usually a layering process. In 1997, I was a newlywed, and so it was the spring of 1997, I became her team member. In the fall of 1997, I found out that I was pregnant, still a newlywed, wasn't even a year anniversary yet, and I actually let Mary Kay go back. Business decision right there. But a part of my Mary Kay journey and layering. And so from 1998 to 2003, I was one of those women that was always on the hunt for a Mary Kay consultant because I still love the product. And I needed it. I'm not joking. I wasn't buying from everyone. Is that you? But I was always looking for someone. And finally, in 2003, I was at the mall in Bemidji, and I saw from down the hallway the red jacket. And having been in Mary Kay previously, I knew what that red jacket meant. So I was with my 5 and my 3-year-old at the time. We were running down the hall like she wasn't going anywhere, but I thought she was going to. And I ordered some product from her, and she got it to me the next week. And then the next week, she shared she was going into director of qualification, and she was wondering if she could just get my opinion on the business. And I said, yes, you can, and I'll give it to you right now. I've done that, and I'm just not going to do it. And she's like, it'll just help me. I said, fine, I'll do it. I'll listen. And so they called. It was that 3-way call, and by the end of the phone call, I had given her my credit card number, and I was a consultant again. But I was not going to sell anything. Which is funny. So at that time in 2003, I was a brand new beauty consultant. I had a 5-year-old daughter, a 3-year-old son. I was married, and my husband had a very successful car sales business. And at the time, I was doing childcare. I was a childcare provider. And I love little people. I cherish them. But I love big people too, and I needed to get out of the house. So I actually told a little bit of a lie to my husband, and I said that those success nights were mandatory. So I don't recommend that. And so I went just to get out of the house, and it was so much fun. There was so much positive energy, and then, like Jason and a few others in here, that competitiveness inside me was reborn. And I thought, well, if she's doing that, well, I can do that. And so then I took it into my own hands, and I got a sitter, and I'm like, I'm doing this, and I'm not going to rely on my husband. I'm going to show him I can do this. In 2004, I debuted as a sales director, entering the first car, In 2005, I debuted 2 Offspring directors, picked up my Grand Prix in August of 2005, earned a Cadillac in September of 2005. Elizabeth and I earned our Cadillacs on the same day. We actually picked them up on the same day in 2 different states. This is actually when I met Elizabeth. We celebrated a lot of many Mary Kay victories with the amazing Tammy Pope and Miss Lee Klaus too. Have you ever gone shopping with these women? I was exhausted. I was elated. I mean, can you feel those things at the same time? Thank you for those amazing, amazing memories. It was so fun. We were all sister directors in the Carolyn Ward area. And so thank you for instilling in me what Mary Kay can do. So enter 2006, 2007, you can enter in my threatened husband at the time. He was threatened by my success. He was not supportive, and family life became difficult. He could see my success as me not needing him anymore, not relying on him. And instead of being supportive and saying, wow, that's my wife, great job, Heather, there was zero support. And he started to make me believe the not so nice things he said to me. You don't need Mary Kay. I will take care of you. We don't have the time for Mary Kay. And why don't you put as much effort into my business and our family as you do your Mary Kay? And I allowed him to take control of my power. Yeah, I allowed him to take control of my power. So that led to no Mary Kay classes, no Mary Kay events. I lost my Offspring directors, my directorship, my cars. They didn't see me achieving anything. I lost my unit team members for the same reason. I wasn't working because I allowed that power to be taken away from me. And I didn't know how to self-coach. Now we're going to jump forward to 2010. I left that toxic marriage and went to work in corporate America. And that's where in 2011 I met a wonderful man who I married August of 2013. And on September 18th, the next month, I signed my Mary Kay agreement with Elizabeth. And my brand new husband believed in me. He said, take our wedding money and start that Mary Kay again. I hear you were once awesome with that gig, and I know you can be again. Okay. Buck up, Heather. Okay. Everybody has their own journey and story. Okay, booking. So, who's been stuck? Who's new? Not sure where to start. I firmly believe that the facials and the parties, classes, whatever you want to call them, are the lifeline to our business and whatever your why is and why you started this business. So, 2013, I started my business over again, and it was great. But let me tell you about January 2016. So we're getting closer to the date, just so you know. I was stuck, and I hadn't done a Mary Kay party in months. I struggle with that winter syndrome, and I should tell you that now I have an 18-year-old, a 16-year-old, and a 2-year-old. and I'm doing childcare again. I hadn't done a Mary Kay party in months, and I struggle with winter syndrome, so I was down. I felt as if I had no purpose. I prayed and prayed and prayed for vision. How can I serve? Jesus, please help me. And my hubby said to me over and over, and dang, it's so hard when he's right. He says, you need to do a Mary Kay party like now. Because he knows when I work for Mary Kay, I'm just so joy-filled. And so a couple weeks after he had said that, one of my customers emailed me and she asked me if she could have a party. And I almost said no. That's how stuck and bad of a place I was at. I almost said no, but thank God I said yes. So my Mary Kay was rebirthed in February because she called on me. I got to work, and I signed up for a career conference. I had made a decision. Okay, that opportunity to serve and have purpose has been sitting in your closet. And it's dusty, and it's dirty. Get to work and have fun. In March, Tammy Pope has that March Madness scavenger hunt that Elizabeth shared with us. And that Tammy set the pace for how I'm working today, still. Those parties are now parties that I've got booked for December already. So thank you. It's a great tool. I struggle with asking women, do you want to have a facial? Do you want to give me your opinion on the Mary Kay products? It's just, it's just really hard for me to ask that. So when I have that scavenger, see, now look here, I may not need it. I most likely won't need it, but I found the Holly Jolly scavenger hunt, where you can go and find someone wearing red, someone wrapping Christmas presents or wearing a Christmas sweater. I'm all about this because I have this right in front of me, and I'm like, hey, you're wrapping your Christmas present. Look, I need you. And then you do that. Would you be interested in having a Mary Kay facial? but women want to help women, so I love the scavenger hunt. That's what works for me. So here are a few key steps that have moved mountains in my business for getting appointments on my calendar. The first thing is to have a hostess plan that works for you and your business. There are, the company ones, and then there are ones that you see on Pinterest and all your websites and your Facebook and your Instagram. And it's like overload, info overload. Figure out what you need, want, and what's going to work for you. Number 2, this goes with that time management. And this is all that just works for me. Just suggestions. Here's my day book. Everyone in my family has a color. Okay, so orange is my husband, who got his 8-point buck this morning at 8 a.m. And he took a whole week off from work next week, and I said, oh, guess what? I get to see you tomorrow then, right? You go back to work Monday? No, I won't see him. So he's orange. My sons are blue. My daughter is pink. Yellow is family, all of us, and green is me. And so I color code in the front the whole month, the major events, and then I color code the daily events. Okay? And green is my time when I can work my Mary Kay, or I can go get a massage, whatever. But honestly, there ain't no time for massages because this girl's working. And then the third thing that I do is I start by offering individual facials. Individually, alone. And I honestly say, leave your purse at home or in the car, whatever the circumstances. I just want your opinion. We have this new liquid eyeliner pen. I just need your opinion. So then they don't feel like I have to buy something, or she just wants more money from me. And another thing is I need to keep in the forefront of my head something that my husband instilled in me. Not every woman likes to take their makeup off in front of others. I do it. I don't see what the problem is. But there are some women that struggle with that, so we need to be respectful of that. So I start by offering the individual facials, and just know that you're going to get no's. And I did a little rejection therapy. You probably can't see these with the lighting, but this is the rejection therapy where you try and get 100 no's. And when you get those no's, you can just say, oh, thank you so much. I'm doing rejection therapy, and you're my number one no. Do you know how many turned into yeses? Is it a guilt trip? Maybe. So that's another tool I was using, was that rejection therapy, getting to 100 no's, and I never did get up to 100 no's. I threw it away. I said, well, this ain't working. because I'm working. So that individual facial gets them to love the product. I also give a $10 gift card for them coming for this facial, or if I get to go, whatever the situation is. So you get them to love the product. Who doesn't love our product? And if they don't love our product, do we want to spend time with them? No. All right, so you get them to love the product, and then they will want to get it at a discount or free by having their party. Again, it's about layering. Start with one and then move up. Okay, so you get them to, oh my gosh, wow. And I do that at the facial. I usually put out only $200 worth of product that they get to use, and I'll get to the reason why I put the $200 out. And I can say, you know, you can get this all for free for having 5 guests. Just 5 guests. It all turns into a party. Then the next key thing that I've learned is not many women want to clean their house and fix up the fixins and have the snacks. So I offer up my house and those success events. Okay? When Elizabeth comes to Hackensack, I will have at least one hostess there with her. I'm turning it into a party. The last one we had, I had 2 hostesses. We filled the senior center. Thank God they changed the name to the Hackensack Cup. It was so, come to the senior center for American It was not ideal. Okay, so at the party, have fun, be funny, just be goofy, which is easy for me because that's who I am. I laugh at myself and I'm okay with laughing at myself. Listen for key phrases. I wish I knew how to play eye makeup better. Oh, I have so much old makeup, and oh, I never wash my face at night. Well, these are key. So then you say, oh, Susie, you need help with your eye makeup application? You're gonna host our next girls' night out, and we're gonna have the ice cream social where we learn about eye application for your eye color, your eye shape, and I bring ice cream treats. And oh, Janelle, you don't wash your face at night before bed? You're having a PJ party. Everyone comes in their jammies, and you're gonna learn why and how important it is to wash your face before you go to bed. Do you get what I'm going? Okay, listening for those key phrases. And then a part of my party close is sharing whatever my hostess benefit is at the time. And right now I'm doing the 200 free party with me. And so part of the party close is, okay, so Susie Q, she's already earned $150 before we even sat down tonight. And how she did that was $25. She provided me a guest list within 48 hours. $25, 5 or more guests who are present that don't have a Mary Kay consultant. And she got $100 with 100 or more in outside sales. She can earn up to $200 when she has $225 or more in party sales, and then another $25 when she has 2 future bookings. And I always put 30 days on this that are booked within 30 days. Well, we already know Susie Q's having the ice cream social, and Janelle's having the PJ party. And this is when I take my date book and I literally place it in front of Susie Q and Janelle, and I say, anywhere in the green works. Just let me know. And they pass it around. Now, do they know when Nathan's having his, what did he have done? His wisdom teeth taken out? Yep. Does he know when do they know when I have my annual physical? Yep. Oh well, I got the booking. We got a party planned. And if it gets to the point where no one wants to book, then I say to my hostess, Susie Q, obviously we did not have any fun tonight because nobody else wants to do this again. And then we get the bookings. So, just a few tips. What has led to this? The best year of my Mary Kay career since 1997. I have never worked so hard or passionately ever. I work my Mary Kay to serve others and hope they learn something and have fun. Not with the intent to sell, sell, sell. It has surrounded me with some pretty amazing women who have everyday struggles like you and I. I've had the privilege of bringing light, not just lipstick, into their lives. I had a lady at a party who was negative and rude, and I treated her with kindness as I keep in the front of my brain. You do not know what her struggle is. Do not judge. After the party, she came up to me and hugged me hard, you know, those really big bear hugs, and whispered in my ear, thank you for making me feel special. Thank you for making me laugh. I have not been myself since losing my husband 2 years ago. I had another woman say to me, thank you for making me beautiful, feel beautiful. My skin issues have depleted my confidence, but I feel and look awesome because of you. Another hostess said, thank you for getting Kim here tonight. And I did that by profiling, but that's not what this is about. She has not left her house except to go to work for over a year when she lost her 2-year-old daughter. Who passed away. She came and she laughed, and that was because of you, Heather. That's why we do this. I did not know any of this. Well, at these parties, these comments came afterward. What it did for my family is, on our anniversary in August, Chris and I do not exchange gifts. He'll give a card, but I don't like giving cards to my family because they're expensive. I write a card to every one of my customers, but I don't give them to my family. But so we decided to go for dinner with Cash, our son, 2-year-old. That's fun. And I had a card for him, and she's like, oh my gosh, a card! And in that card was 10 and $100 bills. And he said, what is this for? And I said, thank you for your support in my Mary Kay business. And then our furnace quit the next week. I was so angry because it was for him to do whatever he wanted with. But thank God for that money because we have a furnace and it was cash paid for. It fixed our road, $1,000 road repair that needed to be done. I filled both propane tanks for the winter. And my daughter Megan, who's 18, she rides for the equestrian team for the University of Minnesota at Cruse. And every week, Mom, I need boots. Mom, I need breechers. You're probably the only woman in this room that, well, I'm in North Dakota. I'm not going to assume that. You all probably know. I'm learning a lot, and I'm so grateful my Mary Kay allows me to just say, don't worry about it. I'll send the money. I'm going to close with, go with the intent to serve, teach, and have fun, and only good will come of it. Remember to count your blessings every day and ask yourself, who do I get to bless today because of my Mary Kay business? Thank you for allowing me to share and have an amazing double credit November!